Everybody, this is Sean, and you're watching On the Fly. Well, technically, you're watching On the Walk. What I got to say is go walking. It will literally change your life. Like, trust me. Like, I know that when you're walking, or you're sitting in the bed, or sitting down chilling, and it's like, man, I ain't got the energy to walk. Start off with 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And gradually work your way up. You know what I'm saying? Like I told myself that I was gonna start exercising, and you can't really pick a you know you really can't pick a date of when you're gonna start exercising. You just gotta go and do it because you putting off one day, putting off stuff something a second day, and then all of a sudden a whole year has passed. So I implore you to go ahead and just start walking because it's gonna literally not only change your life but save your life. You feel me? Like, start off with 5 minutes, move to two, you know what I'm saying, and then just kind of work your way up because I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point where you ain't gonna be able to walk if you keep living a certain lifestyle. Like when I first started walking about a month ago, like I've always kind of been athletic or whatever, but my older age, I really wasn't walking like that, and I would always put it off. So my first walk, I might have did maybe 2 miles, and I was tired of the mother. I'm like, golly, you know what I'm saying? So now I do 2 miles, it ain't nothing. Like, it ain't nothing to me. Like right now, I've been walking for, I don't know, maybe about an hour or something like that. This is my view. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful out here, whatever the case. But um now I try to get in, and I could probably do more, but sometimes the trail just ends. I could probably do 10 miles a day, but just the route that I take, it's between 7 and 8. And then by the time I get done, it's getting dark, and can't be out there like that or whatever. But I implore people to, what I'm saying, just start walking. It'll change your life, it'll make you feel good, and then you'll sleep better. Drink a lot of water. This ain't no health channel or anything like that. I'm just telling you through my experience. I was like in a real bad stage about a month ago. June, let's say June 2nd. So a little bit over a month. I was in a real bad stage, and I ain't gonna front. Like I said in my video, I didn't even think I was gonna make it because how I was feeling one day, I was trying to go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep for 3 days. And the way I was feeling, every time I felt myself, you know, trying to go to sleep, like my mind or whatever, or my body, it felt like an out of body experience, and I felt like I wasn't gonna wake up. That's how bad it was. Now I don't get scared about stuff, but in that situation, I was scared to death. I felt like if I went to sleep, I wasn't gonna wake up. Hold on, got a bunch of people pass me on the bikes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I wasn't gonna wake up, and I'm just sitting over here like, dude, like Sean, you got to make a change. You know, like I just turned. So I'm a Cancer, and I just turned 41. I just turned 41 July the 10th. Um, and like I said, back when I was a shorty, I used to be in all types of stuff. The boxing, the capoeira, and the karate. I was in that type of stuff. I was in track. I was on the football team. I played basketball intramural. That's like not no overseas stuff. That's just like little leagues around the crib. I used to do flips. I used to run. Everything that you can name that a lot of teens don't do these days and stuff. And that lasted all the way up until about the age of 30. Now I had my kid at 26. My daughter was born at the age of 26. And, I was pretty much like I wanted to always be around my daughter. So, of course, the activity, it kind of went down because, I was being a father. But, when she got older, of course, it got to a point to where I was like, okay, she can go to daycare or she's with her mom. I can go have my activities, things of that nature. And then, you know, I go do my thing. So I used to always kind of stay in some type of shape. You know, I'm pretty sure my blood pressure was pretty low. My weight, I probably was, I'll say between 180 and no, I probably was like 170, between 170 and 185. You know what I'm saying? That was like a pretty good weight for me and stuff like that. And then of course, when you start working jobs and you start eating very, you know, you start eating real bad, it starts to do something to you. Like when you're eating all that processed food, sugar, diabetes, I mean, like not diabetes, but sugar and all that processed stuff, not only does it make you feel sluggish, it start doing stuff to your skin. You know, like your skin don't look like it used to. Like it may be like a little discoloration, or you know, you start having stomach issues, all that kind of stuff. And you probably sitting there wondering like, what's going on? But what it is the foods that we eat. And think about it. Think about it. When you look on TV, all you see is food commercials. Every now and again, you might see something healthy, but if they show 10 commercials that had to do with food, 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna be like some Burger King, some type of restaurant, quick fix, and then like the grocery stores, they don't make it any better. And what I mean by that is, um, you know, you go to the fruit section, you got a small thing of strawberries, it'd be like $4. But then you can get a pizza, you can get a drink, and maybe a freaking cherry pie, one of those little, you know, Hostess cherry pies. You spend about maybe $6. So 9 times out of 10, when you're trying to budget or whatever, you're gonna look at it as like, well, shit, I got a better deal by getting this pizza, this drink, and this little cherry pie. So not only do I got my dinner, I got something to drink, and then I got my snack. But the fruit that you get, it only lasts what, 5 or 6 bites. You still hungry, so I mean, that's just how it is, man. And I think that I know it's jacked up, but in reality, we probably spend $50 to $100 a week on BS. Like, think about it. Like, let's just say you work somewhere and it's lunchtime. You go to Taco Bell, you get the $5 box. Boom, that's $5. The next day, you get Burger King. Let's just say the $5 box. I don't know if they got a $5 box. Boom, that's $10 right there. Then the next day, Wednesday, you go to McDonald's. You get the $5 box. That's 15 right there, all off top. Now we just talking about lunchtime. We're not talking about dinner. We're not talking about breakfast. A lot of people don't eat breakfast like that. We'll just stick with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25 right there just for lunch. You got to get something to eat for dinner because you know you're going to be hungry when you get home. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you spend another $5 each of those days. That's $50 right there. And I'm just going by the least amount because you know a lot of stuff that you spend at the restaurant, they're not even $5 no more. You know, like a meal at McDonald's probably be like 10, 11, $12. And so when you look at it, you probably spend $50, $75 a week. You could probably save damn near $200 a month. And like I ain't no guru or nothing like that. I'm not trying to make this like a you better do it. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you by experience what I've experienced. You know, I sit at the desk all day long, and I was eating bull crap. I wasn't eating a lot, but the stuff that I was eating was some bull, and it wasn't doing nothing but going to my stomach, and then I felt real sluggish. So by the time I get off, I'm already mentally drained. Now the stuff that I put in my body, it's making me physically drained. I'm still hungry though when I get off. So what I do, I go to the restaurant, buy some BS, I go to sleep, do it all over again. And that's what happens when you eating BS. You start putting on weight, you're not thinking straight, you're sluggish, you know, your health just starts declining. And I just think when you get to a certain age, I mean, I think we should be practicing this stuff anyways, but when you get to a certain age, your body just don't work the same. Gotta do a little something different. So I guess the point of my video, what I'm saying is, I got a long way to go back. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the point of this video is, if you say you're gonna do some exercises, I'm gonna get ready to make my turnaround. I think I've just done 3, maybe 4 miles this way. I better do my turnaround. But instead of putting it off I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it Monday. Just walk around your block. Walk around your neighborhood one time. And even though it won't really do much that one day, you're gonna feel good about it the next day, and it's gonna keep pushing you and pushing you. And then next thing you know, you're gonna be doing what I'm doing. I try to walk 2 hours a day at least. You know what I'm saying? I've read researches that to lose weight faster. I don't know the science behind it, but they say that you're more prone to lose weight if you walk over running. Because of course you can't. How you doing? Of course you can't run all the way through. You can't sprint all the way to where you're going and stuff like that. So just try walking, and then you'll start burning calories because it's all about what is it? Calorie deficit. You know, if you gotta take away the calories more than you putting in, and the way we eat or the way we accustomed to eating, it's like we maintaining the same weight. So there's no point in buying a salad just to throw cheese and crackers and all that kind of stuff on top of it. All of a sudden, it's a damn pizza, a cold pizza. Like you got to do the bare minimum when it comes to how you doing dieting and stuff like that. Like throw some like salad, like what lettuce or whatever the case may be. Man, I ain't technical with the terms, but you know what I'm saying. And let me see something. I don't see nothing. Anyways, you just gotta pretty much watch what you eat. And I'm telling you, it ain't easy because I'm still struggling with it. I've that first 2 weeks I was struggling. Like all I was doing because I didn't know nothing else was drink water, eat oatmeal, and I'm like, I can't do this stuff. Um, I try to cut away from beef, and of course I don't eat pork anyways. But I've been trying to cut off the meats, and I just try to eat chicken. Now I ain't gonna front. Every now and again I might fold. I'm only human, and I've only been doing this for a little bit over a month. But I know that I'm getting better. But I know my health has increased since June 2nd. Like I'm telling you, when I first get out here, I was huffing and puffing, and I was like at mile 2. What I just before I just turned around, that's like 4. I'm good, as you can see. I mean, I'm breathing. That's because I'm talking and walking, but I could really run at least a mile now, like just straight, you know. Um, and I think in order for you to get better, or with your health, it's not about doing intense workouts and all that kind of stuff. That'll come later. You just got to get out there and do it now, while you can, because all of us, in a sense, is on borrowed time. So you just got to do what you got to do to maintain for you to be here, as long as you can. I might be gone tomorrow. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is if there's something that you could do to make yourself live a little bit longer, then why not try it? I mean, we don't know what death feels like. So I ain't ready to experience that right now. All I know is living. And I want to keep living until, it's my time to go. But I want to make sure that I leave something behind for my family. I want to be loved by people, and I want people to say, when it's time for me to go and when I'm gone, I want people to say, Sean, he lived a long, prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to say, damn, Sean gone, man. He was so young. He was so young. I can't believe it. Like, Sean don't smoke. He don't drink. But the one thing that killed him was food, high blood pressure. That's crazy, man. So the point I'm trying to make is, you got to do what you can do, healthy wise, and live to the best of your abilities, because we don't know when it's time to go. But if you are supposed to live a long, healthy life, then you need to take action right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. I don't want to sound like the Everett college dude. What do he say? You're standing on the phone. What do he say? You're standing. I don't know what the hell he be saying, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, just get outside, walk for about 5 minutes, see how you feel. And that may be all you could do, but that's cool because the little 5 minutes that you spent walking was a whole hell of a lot better than sitting on the couch watching TV, doing nothing, probably uh, playing a game, playing something on your phone or sitting on your computer looking at a bunch of YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. You just basically just take 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes out of your days, and just get out there and walk and run and stuff like that. What's going on? Just get out there and walk, and I promise you, you're gonna feel good. And then let me tell you what I did. So it's this thing. I know I'm just rambling and stuff like that, but the people, what to say? Protein, water, calorie deficit, sleep is important. Walking is easier than running. That's true because it's better on your joints, knees. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. I appreciate that. That's Shannon. That's my homie right there. She be on all my stuff, man. If I blow up, I'm taking you with me. No BS. I'm gonna take you with me. If I'm good, you good, cause you've been there from the jump. And I'm pretty sure I got some followers or whatever who been there or whatever and just don't say nothing or whatever. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all too. But Shannon, she be there. She be there for your boy. But I get messages like messages or whatever, saying things and that, and I appreciate that a whole bunch. Shannon, she be on point. But what I was saying was that it's this thing that I downloaded. And I ain't getting sponsored by them or nothing like that. They need to go on cut your boy a check. But it's called what is that's it's two things that I paid attention to. It's one of them called Conqueror Virtual Challenge, and then it's another one called Pacer Virtual Challenge. And so I'm actually on it right now. So basically what it is, it's like I'm already out here walking. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't feel like walking, but I get out here and do it because after I'm done, it makes me feel good. But it's for my health, like it's for my future. But what it is, it's basically it's a virtual app, and what you do is you pay. Well, they got okay. So let me break it down. We'll go with Pacer because that's what I have right now. I haven't used Conqueror. That's gonna be the next thing that I do. But right now we talking about Pacer. It's an app where it pretty much counts your steps like a pedometer. I think that's what a pedometer pedometer. And you join this challenge. You pay. Let's just say $35 for a challenge, and it'll say, for an example, it'll say Grand Canyon. It'll be like the full distance of Grand Canyon, maybe front to back. It may be like 60 miles. So once you pay that $35 entry fee, you get to pick a medal. Or not pick a medal, you get the Grand Canyon medal to say that you actually traveled the distance. You're not really there, but you traveled the distance. And so I picked the Tokyo challenge. I'm gonna actually make a video about that, so y'all stay tuned. I was actually gonna start off today, but I'm a far ways away from it. But this challenge in particular, it's like 40 miles, if I'm not mistaken. And so, like I said, roughly I walk between 6 to 8 miles a day. I could probably do 10 if I actually went like a different route. But I got two different routes that I changed. So sometimes I get bored with walking, even though it's pretty out here. You know what I'm saying? It'd be ducks and all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful out here, but sometimes I get bored with the same route. So I bought the app, or not bought the app, but I bought the challenge. It's $35, and you get to get these medals. And how it works is, it's like competing in a marathon, but you against your own people. They got a community of people, and you can see where people at on the map, all that kind of stuff. And then it'll tell you what your goal needs to be, because they give you a certain amount of days that you should be able to complete it and stuff like that. So I'm already ahead. I just started this challenge Monday. I had to do 40 miles, and on the app it recommends that you do 15 days. Well, I did 70. I mean, I'm tripping. I did 17 days because I wasn't sure how it would work. But basically, after you complete your challenge, they send a medal to your doorstep and the metal look fire. And so basically what I'm on right now is I'm trying to collect as many medals as I can. Now, of course, I can't just keep on footing out $35, but I figured while I'm walking and I'm basically tricking myself into thinking that I'm in Tokyo because they show you like a map of where you are in Tokyo. Like I think that's really cool. Like once you get to a certain checkpoint, they give you like a little postcard. There is one that I've been looking for a while. It has a bunch of challenges like that. You get medals, shirts. Yeah, that's the same. I think we might be talking about the same thing. I could have got the shirt, but I got plenty of shirts at the crib. I have to see which app. I'll let you know eventually. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me know. But I am sticking to Conqueror and Pacers. Right now I'm doing Pacers. When I get done with this challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and do Conqueror. So, you know, that's what I've been psyching myself out to do. And at first I was like, I don't really know how to use this stuff. And then I really got to playing with it. And it's actually interesting to read about the landscapes and, all that kind of stuff. And even though I'm not there physically, I'm there virtually, whatever that means. So, instead of being in Arkansas where I am, which is beautiful out here, pretty nice, stuff like that. But sometimes you just need a different scenery. And I just like to psych myself out and, you know, give myself a challenge because, like I said, I'm walking anyways, so I might as well, even though I'm paying for it, I might as well get rewarded for it in a sense. This is just a personal goal of mine. I want to be able to say for the year 2023 that I probably walked or ran from this point on over 300 miles. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, 300 miles, 500 miles. Like, I'm trying to make this a part of my life. Like, this is a daily thing that I do. Sometimes I miss days, but for the most part, 7 days out of the week, I try to go at least four times a week, maybe even 5. If I'm feeling really, really good, I got enough gas, then I go every day. So, yeah. But back to what I was basically saying, if you're able to walk, you know what I'm saying, get outside, just do something. The little 5 minutes that you spend sitting on the TV, sitting on the couch watching TV or on your computer, whatever it is that you're looking at, or anything, take 5 minutes out the day. Get your little walk on. Walk to the end of the block, come back. Tomorrow, do 10 minutes. See how you feel. And then everything will pretty much work itself out. Because I feel really, like, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, I feel good. I got more energy. I feel like my skin is clearing up, all that kind of stuff. And, I guess if it wasn't for this beard, I would probably look a lot younger. I don't know, but yeah, I say, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Do it for your kid. That really crushed me when my daughter was seeing me going through the stuff. My daughter's 15 and she's like everything to me. She's like, Dad, don't die on me. And I'm just looking at her when she said that. I'm like, damn, like I can't go out like that because of course some of my pops, since I've been living, he's always had diabetes. He always had to take the shot like insulin, and eventually, last year he passed on from having, heart disease and diabetes and stuff like that. And I just seen how bad he was struggling. His body would get swollen. And the last time I seen him, in person, because he lives in Chicago, that's where I'm from. I'm born and raised in Chicago, but I've been living in Arkansas. Probably about the equal amount of time now. Shit, I can't even really claim Chicago like that. But the last time I seen him, I cleaned up his apartment and just made sure he was good and all this kind of stuff, and he couldn't really move around. I didn't know that was going to be the last time I actually seen him physically. And I know before, he actually went to the hospital, he wanted me to come out there and see him. And I do regret not seeing him. And I know on the finance level, we all got our you know, things that we got to deal with. Sometimes when it comes to family and your health, you got to say F that money and spend some time with your peoples or whatever, you know, because you never know when that could be the last time that you see them. Let me see. I was going to ask about that, but didn't want to pry too much. How she was taking the news. Yeah, my daughter, man, she was devastated. But you know, I didn't really, as a man, I don't let my daughter see me at a weak point. So of course, I'm telling her everything. Hopefully, she ain't watching this. But you know, I tell her like everything will be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like just the person that I am, I don't like to dwell on things. I mean, I just live by that motto. Fuck it, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured like I'll get better. You know, I got to work on this and work on that. But them little 3 little days, it was tough for you, boy. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was scared. You know, I didn't sleep for 3 days. I was sleep deprived. I was tore up. And so when I was finally able to move around like I wanted to, that's when I was like, okay, I'm drinking water, eating oatmeal, eat some fruits or whatever. I'm gonna really pay attention to my diet. Then I started walking. One day turned into 2 days, 2 days turned into 3 days. I'll take a rest because my legs was hurting. And then it just got to the point to now, you know, some people want to walk with me, but I can't wait on folks. You know, stop waiting on people. That's another thing that we got to do. We got to stop waiting on people because if you're waiting on somebody, you're not going to never get nothing done. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to keep on putting, like somebody ain't really ready to do the shit, even though they say it. They ain't really ready to do what you willing to do or what you want to do. And if you let other people slow you up, you're gonna be assed out. You know? So don't wait on nobody. Do what you gotta do. If it takes, I don't know if you got stairs in the crib. If you got stairs in the crib, walk up and down the motherfuckers a few times. If you got a neighborhood, a nice neighborhood, walk around the block one good time. If you got a jump rope in the crib and you ain't staying on the second floor, jump rope for about goddamn it 20 seconds. 30 seconds. That 30 seconds gonna kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? So just do something. Do something, anything, but just don't sit there and short yourself. Back to shorting yourself. So on that app, I just went way overboard. On that app, they give you the option to either get the medal now or you can get the medal after you complete it. Of course, me, I'm like, no, I don't want the medal just to say I got the medal. I want to earn it. Yes, I did pay for it, but I'm just saying, I've earned it. I've walked this many miles. I did that. Y'all gonna see I'm gonna have a collection by what's this? This man, we already in the 7th. We already passed half of the year already. Anyways, my goal, because I'm gonna continue to walk, if you know, God willing. But if I continue to walk the pace that I'm walking right now, I should be able to earn my medal sometime next week. What's today? Today is I mean when I say earn, I mean like I'll complete the challenge. Because I was at mile 13 before I started today. So I'll probably be at maybe 19 when I get done. Maybe 20. I'm not sure. I would only have 20 more to go. So if I continue to walk tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday? If I continue to walk tomorrow, I might not do nothing Friday, but Saturday is the days when I be humping it. Like I be taking them journeys. So Sundays I try to do stuff too. So by Monday, either I'll be done with the challenge after I finish Monday, or I'll be right there on the cusp of it. But let me see. Agreed. I hate walking alone, but I'm not waiting, limiting my distance on them. The bare minimum I'm willing to walk is 2 miles, and I'm not walking slow. See, that's all you got to do. Can't wait to see the collection by the end of the year. Okay, that's what I was talking about. I'm telling you, man, my mind be all over the place, man. Let me tell you something. That's the reason why sometimes I can't make no videos like I want to. I be having so many ideas in my head. I'm not gonna call myself a perfectionist, but I have so many things in my head. Like, you wouldn't believe how many videos I got in my computer. But aside from me having like a busy life, I can't get the videos done like I want to. You know, I already told y'all about how I don't want my videos to come out the same way because it's not a reaction channel. It's a reaction channel. It's a sports channel. It's a social media channel. When I say social media, I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm talking about like things that's going on in life. I want my stuff to have different varieties of things. I don't want it to just be a reaction channel because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm commentating about it, but it's not my stuff. And I got way too many ideas for it to just to be a reaction channel. You'll see though. But I got so much stuff in my hard drive or my solid state drive, and it's like I want to put it out. Like I've seen tons of movies. I've done some reviews on it, but I haven't edited it. And then it gets to a point to where I'm like, damn, well it's too late for that. Like I just seen what I just see. Whatever the fuck I just seen. It just came out not too long ago. And I did a video on it, but I didn't edit it and I didn't put it out. And then it gets to a point to where it's like, well, shit, they're not gonna want to see it. It's been a whole week late, or it's a whole 2 weeks late. So I just kind of shelf it. But I got so much stuff. Like I got hard drives after hard drives, and I ain't talking about like 500 gigabytes. I'm talking about eight terabytes. I got like 8 terabyte hard drives. You know what I'm saying? Just full of stuff. And I got 2 computers that I work with. You know, when I'm at work, I use my laptop, and I don't have all the things. I hope so. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna front. I'm really trying to get this whole thing monetized to the point to where I ain't gotta work no more. That way I can bring some more videos because my job, boy, it can be nerve wracking. It can be very, man. It's something, man. And that's where that mentally drained part comes in. And you just say, look at that turtle. You ain't gonna be able to see it. Well, maybe you will. Right there. But I guess I'll put it out. You know what I'm saying? I got a laptop which don't have everything on there. That's just like my on the fly computer. You know what I'm saying? I bought that strictly because I thought, which hasn't went away yet, but I thought I was gonna be traveling a whole lot more, and so I was gonna bring that because I was trying to keep the streak up of posting every day. But now I'm in the mind state of quality over quantity, if that makes any sense. Like I want it to be more thought out instead of just. I know On the Fly is the name of the channel, but I want it to be more thought out with a script and perfect lighting. As y'all can see, it's getting super dark out here. Look at all those. Well, you can't see it right now. All those deers. They hiding behind that bay, but they there. They trying to escape from me. But I'm gonna bring y'all some stuff. Like I still want to do Fast X. I still want to do the Little Mermaid. I don't think I need to talk about that whole Carly Russell situation. I mean, oh cutie. I'm still waiting on those red shoes. Don't worry about them shoes. Don't worry about them shoes. I still got the short, the cyber punkish ninja type short that I'm trying to do as well. That's not gonna be on this channel though. When I'm doing, okay, so I got another channel called Shondon Productions. That was my first channel, and that's when I was doing stuff at first. But then I came over here because I wanted to be more recent. I don't know what's the word. I always knew that I was gonna do at least 2 or 3 channels and stuff like that. And then one day I was just like, man, I'm gonna do On the Fly because I could talk about any and everything. Shondon Productions is limited to like my shorts, my music videos, things of that nature. But that stuff is kind of old now, so I need to update that and try to get my followers up on that one because, like I said, I got a lot of ideas and some of the things that the way I create, I need more people. And some people just let you down, and that goes back to the whole exercise thing. You can't wait on people to go walking with you because they ain't gonna go, or they're not serious about it like you. And then What happens is if it's your friend and they're like, oh, okay, I do it, you're gonna depend on them to go with you. You ain't gonna do it. You just gotta go ahead and get your ass out there and just start walking. But um, yeah, I'll put the stuff out. Like I got a supercomputer, like $5,000. It don't matter what I pay for it. It's a big computer. That's my main computer. And then you got the laptop, which was a pretty penny and stuff. I do like my smaller stuff. I think I only did maybe one reaction video on that. I was outside by the lake. I guess most of my videos y'all seeing I'm by the lake. But I don't like being in the house because I'm in the house all day. And so I try to get outside and get some fresh air and stuff like that. And I know that me doing these walks, it kind of hurts me creating because when I get off work, I go straight to creating videos. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video on that shit. Y'all can kind of see how it works. Because what people don't understand who doesn't edit like that, let's just say my reaction video, the trailer is like 2 minutes long. So, number one, I gotta set up everything. I gotta set up the lights, I gotta set up the green screen, make sure the sound is right. Sometimes the sound don't even record. So then I gotta redo it. So that's that part. So let's just say a 2 minute video, I watch that, do all that. Then after that, I put it into my editing software. I have to edit all the things that I edit, put everything out the same way it's supposed to be. And then the long part is the rendering. So a 2 minute video with stuff that's edited in, when you're rendering it, that could take maybe 30, 45 minutes. Then after that, you got to make a thumbnail because thumbnails are very important in YouTube. You got to make a fire thumbnail. That could take maybe at minimum 10, 15 minutes. Then you got to upload the video to YouTube. That takes the longest. So something that was only 2 minutes that you did, you got to do the editing. You upload that to YouTube, the rendering and all that kind of stuff and uploading. That may take, and that depends on if it's 4K or if it's 1080. So I try to do most of my videos in 4K. So it could take roughly 38 minutes to an hour just to render a 2 minute video with all the effects and stuff. So now we sitting at about maybe 3 hours. So after everything is all said and done, now you got to look at the time. Okay, do I post this now or do I post it at my peak times? Because we got this thing where it can show where your viewers watch the most. Because let's be honest, like Shannon, for instance, I know you be watching my stuff and I don't know what your sleep schedule is, but you're not waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning just to see my videos. You'll probably wait till the next day. And so I want to try to post it at the peak times that I know my viewers are watching. That way I can get my numbers in and stuff. And that way, the more people watch it that's subscribed to me, the more it can get pushed out and the more I can get more people to follow me and my video get out there. But if I get 10, 11 video views, I appreciate that. But we in this for the long run. We want to get the numbers up. I think my best video was a track and field one. It's like 105,000 views, which is great. And I think that's where I got mostly all my followers, or majority of my followers and stuff like that. So I remember when that video came out, it took about 2 days, and then them views just started going up, and then my followers just started coming out of nowhere. I was like, damn, it's getting dark. You hear them little mosquitoes talking and stuff. I know I'm just going on and rambling and stuff. Ain't no telling how long I'm gonna keep going and stuff because I still got probably about another. What time is it? I'm far from my car, so I probably got another 30 to 45 minutes before I make it to my car, unless I start jogging. My legs are sore because I was footing it Monday, but I don't even know my sleep schedule. I'm very random. I'm here now. I'll probably be here again at 1 a.m. when I can't sleep. Let me tell you something. I'm an old man now. At least I like to call myself that. I'll be asleep by like 10 o'clock. But I do have more energy. But when I'm getting ready to get in bed, go to sleep, it's over with. It's OV. See, this is why I have to go early sometimes. Because even though on camera it looks bright, it's a lot darker than what it seems. And I don't like being out here at night like that. You know what I'm saying? They be having mountain lions. And I ain't gonna say bobcats and nothing like that, but I'm from the city. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to run from no damn bears and bobcats or mountain lions. I ain't got time for that. So I try to get back, and then like over there is where I gotta end up, and that's across the river and stuff like that. So I got a long way to go. I got a long way to go. I probably got about roughly 2 to 3,500 steps to go. I don't know, probably more. It's probably more than that. I'm just talking at the side of my mouth. But yeah, I will continue to make as many videos as I can. But understand, I want them to be quality. I don't want to just be pushing out stuff. You know, like I told you, a 2-minute video can take 3 hours. And you know, at times I was putting out 2, 3. No, I ain't swimming. Like the way this river is, it's got them little pockets. It'll suck you under. I ain't got time for that shit. Ain't no mermaid. I can swim my ass off, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. It's longer than what you think. That's just part of it. But I want it to be more quality and quantity and stuff like that. Like I said, I was putting out 3, sometimes 4 videos a day. Then I got to turn right back around and do it, and it got exhausting. And I'm like, damn, man, I want to keep pushing it out, especially to keep myself in the algorithm. But that's another thing. They be, some of them channels, man, they be on straight bullshit. They be copywriting the shit out of me, man. Like, it's a video I got copy. Like, as soon as I got so-called monetized or in partnership, it's this old ass trailer I did last year, like back in October, called The Lair. Nobody heard of or seen it. Them motherfuckers copyrighted me, and it says, um, your video has been claimed. It's not a strike, but if I start getting monetized, they can either collect. You wish you was a mermaid. Let me tell you something. Mermaids are rare. They may not look like Ariel. Thank you. Congrats again, brother. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I ain't seen no money from it. I ain't getting paid from it yet. I'm still trying to figure that part out. But when I do, I got you. But they, I got too many things going on. You see what I'm saying? I be losing track. Let's go with the first one. So The Lair, they copyright claimed me for that. So if I start getting paid, they're gonna get that money. So I don't get paid for that. I'm thinking to myself, nobody has seen or heard of that movie. My little 100, 200 views might have helped out your sales or made people want to see it because I reacted to it. Because don't nobody be knowing half of the trailers that I be putting out. So I just kind of helped you. Why would you? Why would you claim that? But whatever. I ain't getting paid, so it don't really matter. Now, when I start getting paid, we gonna have us an issue. But that was from like last year, October, and they got me. I'm like, man, that's some bull. But you know what? I ain't even really tripped. It is what it is. Now, what I was saying about the whole mermaid thing, I believe there are, not in the form of Ariel and shit like that from Little Mermaid, but what's the saying? 80% of the ocean hasn't even been discovered or explored, and it's like a new species, like 7 new species a year, something like that. I don't remember exactly what the saying was, but I know they were saying something like that. Like if you we get like 7 new species from the ocean every year, and it's like you see how dark it. Oh well, I guess you really can't tell. It's dark. I don't know where that dude came from. Oh, it just came out of nowhere. But um, what was I saying? It's something out here. And when them motherfuckers went down in that sub or that fake ass sub, that goddamn Arizona Sprite can, I really wish they would have lived just to tell us what they seen down there. Because I know it's something down there that they may have seen. Something. It ain't all darkness down there. There's some shit down there that we ain't ever seen, but we'll never know because You had a motherfucker down there with a damn PlayStation controller, arrogant as hell, thinking, oh, this'll work. Like, what's funny about that situation, or what's messed up, is like, he really thought that bullshit that he built was gonna really withstand the weight, the pressure of the ocean. And anybody who goes swimming, who's not a professional or anything like that, 12 feet feel like, goddamn it, an elephant on you. You know what I'm saying? Your ears get to popping and all that kind of stuff. So just imagine going thousands of more feet down. Like, I'm getting off topic. I'm trying to walk along enough so y'all can see the bridge that I got to cross to get to my car. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that because it's getting super dark. Like I said, it don't look like that on the screen because of AI technology or some shit like that on the camera. But it's dark out here, or it's getting dark. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. He said, when I was little, I was convinced I was grabbed by one. I mean, it was just seaweed and muck, and I got stuck in. Ooh, that's scary. Maybe a big fish hit me. But I was a kid, and something was in there. So to me, I don't know. Let me tell you something. I used to go to camp all the time when I was a shorty. My mom didn't like us being in the hood, Chicago. Everybody, y'all know the stories about Chicago. Them shits is true. And then it's a lot worse now than it was back then, and it was bad back then. So through the summertime, my mom didn't want us to, stay around the hood and stuff. So she used to send us off to camp. Some of them were free, some of them be like $100 a piece, and it was just me and my brother. I can see you, but you keep cutting out more. Yeah, I might have to end it. Just let me know if it cut out, and maybe I'll make like a real video instead of going live. It's my first time going live. If it ain't, not sure. It's probably my end because ain't no telling. So I want you to see this bridge. Let me see. You see that bridge? All that. I still got to cross all that. My car is like way. Hold on. Let me see if I can pass these trees. Like my car is like somewhere in that area. It says very bad connection. So it's probably gonna be over with. But I got to cross this whole bridge. I got a long way to go to get there. It says very bad connection. I don't want to be cutting in and out, but I'll continue this maybe tomorrow or later on tonight, depending on how I feel. If you can hear me and whoever was watching, I appreciate y'all for checking in with your boy. I'll catch y'all on the fly. Peace.